What's up, guys? Welcome back to NGS Everything, and we are going to start up a new part of our channel again. This part of our channel technically stopped for quite a while. If you guys don't remember, a while back, one of the very first things I did on this channel really was work on my street bike, getting it all modified for everything, and then also working on a car. But as you guys know from one of those updates I did, the car had a million issues with it. So even after I replaced the turbo and all that fun stuff, it didn't end up really lasting. I had to basically end up trading it in for this car. So I had to kind of do that. But since then, I stopped making, maintenance videos, home DIY videos, the parts of the channel that I was gonna make, but I never really had the time or the place to do it. And that has changed. Now that I have a garage and a place that is my own, and now that I actually have a workshop and some fun, exciting new additions to that workshop, we are going to start back up that channel and slowly start doing more videos on that aspect of the channel, bringing back moto into this channel. But first things first, you guys have probably not seen my new garage. So without further ado, let me show you the new garage. Boom. There we go. It goes nice and deep, it's a double wide. Got some fun, exciting things. First, you might notice is I got a dirt bike again. It's been so long since I've had a dirt bike. As you guys know, I had my street bike, but I did decide to sell it to pay off some debt, but also to buy this. Now, I got a pretty good deal on this thing. This is a KX 2014 450F. See right there. And this is a bike that I've wanted for a long time. And I'm really excited for us to work on it. I'm going to do some work to it. It's obviously it's a 10-year-old bike, right? It's outdated in many ways, and it's been ridden, had two owners before me. So I decided that I am going to do some basic maintenance on it, rebuild it a little bit, make sure that the cam chain's tight, just kind of go through that stuff with you guys. In the future, I'm going to install a Mega Bomb header pipe to go with the already pretty awesome FMF pipe that was installed by the previous owner. And then I'm also going to be installing some new plastics and a bunch of other stuff, replacing the pegs. And then in the future, we'll be updating this and doing more stuff to it as like our project bike. This is going to be probably for like a year or so. And then I plan on either keeping this bike if it runs good by the end of the year, or selling it and then using a tax return essentially to get a brand new bike. And I'm hoping to either get like a gas or maybe even a Yamaha again. Because you guys remember, I did have a 250. I think it was a YZ250 FX, if I'm not mistaken. It was a ton of fun. It was an amazing bike. But I had to let it go for some of the same reasons why I let my street bike go. But I am debt-free now, and I don't have to sell any more of my stuff. So now I'm able to buy this, completely own it without any loans, which is an amazing feeling. And it is mine. It is all mine, and I'm excited to not only do videos on maintenance, upgrades, but now I'm going to actually get a GoPro setup. I actually believe I have a setup I can use, and I'm going to get mounts for some helmets, and I'm going to start taking this sucker out, doing some videos actually on the bike, and I'm super excited for that. Some bonuses for this, right? Biggest caveats was that on the street bike, I got in a lot of trouble, let's be honest. I got tickets left and right, and for a while there, I did pretty good and I didn't get tickets, but you know what it's like, man. When you're on a street bike, you just want to have fun, not care about the consequences. And unfortunately, that just ended up backfiring really hard. And I wasn't able to maintain it. And the group I rode with at the time just was attracting all this attention from the cops. And my last ticket I got was just being associated with that group. So I was like, no more, I'm done. I'm going to, ride with some other people, but I couldn't find anybody, and it was really a lonely ride by myself. And quite frankly, I had ridden street bikes for almost 3 years, and it was a lot of fun, but I was really missing my old hobby that I grew up on, right? So I think it was just time. It's time to, go back to my roots a little bit. I've never ridden a 450 before or owned a 450. I've ridden them in the past, like a little bit, but I've never owned one and ridden it as like my main bike. So this will be a new experience for me, and I'm excited to share it with y'all. But that is a future side project that we will get into, but let's talk about some of the others. So as you guys probably noticed, I got a trailer. I've been trying so long to obtain an actual trailer. This is a it's a 5x8 trailer, really nice. Let's see, what's the brand again? I think it's a Carry On. Yeah, Carry On trailer. And it's a really good trailer. The wooden floor I installed, it had some mesh. In fact, actually, you can probably here. Yeah, it had all that mesh under there, and huge fan of it. It was really weak, so I put all this in, mounted it to the frame, and now it's solid. Looks really good. Waterproofed it. I'll show you guys what I used. I used Olympic water guard wood sealer, so that way now it's more waterproof and will kind of stand the test of time a little bit. So we have this fun project as well. This will help us not only get new projects, but also will just allow us to physically take this bike out with the car and go ride. Something else I did, obviously because I have a trailer, I installed a tow hitch to my car, which I'll be honest with you, that was very hard. I was thinking about recording it and getting some videos on that, but to be honest with you, it was kind of a rushed thing. I didn't want to take too long doing it, and it was quite a pain in the butt. I ended up taking off the entire rear bumper just to fit that on, and I had to modify it as well. So what's done is done, but that essentially was like this huge thing. But yes, so we have a new trailer now, which opens up a huge range of projects, and get the trailer hitch now so we could potentially even go mountain biking, which leads me to that in the back. I've had that mountain bike for quite some time. I'm not like an amazing mountain biker, quite frankly. I'm quite out of shape, and I honestly need to get back into shape and start using this more. But downhill mountain biking was one of the reasons why I got this. It has suspension in the front and the back. Not a crazy amount of travel, but a little bit. So this will be a fun bike to take out and do even some different types of videos other than dirt bikes. Go out on the mountains, maybe hit for people who are local. You know, places like Brighton and Snow Basin during the summer have some really fun downhill mountain bike trails, and I think that's what I'm gonna. This one, super fun bike, and I need to do some work to it as well. But that is another potential future project. So this summer we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff to do with the dirt bike, street bike, and potentially something else. We'll have to see. And finally, we have this guy. Now, you guys probably remember seeing this from my old videos. This here is, her name's Rhonda, and Rhonda's been beaten to shit. Rhonda has been rolled, swamped, flipped, stalled, and ran on oil for like multiple trips because it was leaking. I didn't even know about it, and she still ran like a champ. I've had this bike this is the quad in my family for years, and it's finally time for me to get rid of it. I originally had planned on keeping it as a project, you know, fixing the frame because the weld points got snapped on both sides, and I needed to do some work on it. But it's old, it's outdated. The differential C's, there's a bunch of crap in there. I have a hard time getting the bolts out too. It's just like, it's gonna take way too much effort, and quite frankly, I don't see the point in it, the gain really. It needs a whole new motor, new plastics, new seat, and with this specific model, it's a 2005 TRX 250 something EX or something like that, and it's just really old. You know, the plastics are really hard to find, and they're super expensive because of how hard to find. They don't even make them anymore, really. So it's not worth my time. I want to focus more of my time on my new bike and some other projects. So this is definitely going to be scrapped, but we do have this as well that was potentially going to be a future project, but now I'm actually going to spend the time to actually go get the title finally written in my name, because I have the title, but it's still in my previous owner's name, and get rid of it so we can now free up space for a new project. But that is what's happening with this specifically. Aside from that, guys, and having a new garage space that's all to myself, we also have a work area now, basically like a workshop, right? I got shelves stacked up, everything nice and organized, got a bunch of camping stuff on the base, got my Husky table lift workbench, and then I have my dual stack right here. And yeah, so got a bunch of, tools from the storage unit that I've had forever, and I finally actually have a proper space for them now, which is insane, right? And I got bikes now. I got a bunch of fun stuff. So, guys, there's a bunch of new projects that I'm about to dig into, and I'm really excited because I hadn't had the chance to actually do that. Like, I've been so restricted to a storage unit that was not convenient for me to go to. Now that I have a garage that's directly below my house, it's going to open up a whole wide range of new projects for us to do. And I'm super excited for it. And a lot of that's going to come this summer. This is an update video for future projects and future videos to come out. One of them will probably this one first, because I have the parts actually already coming. So we might start doing some videos on this specifically. But as far as riding videos are concerned, that will come later in the summer. And then obviously we'll work on getting rid of that. We'll do some maintenance to this guy, in the off season while we're here. And there's also some stuff on the car that I'm going to get. So as you guys know, I sold my car, or you guys should know, there should be an update video out there stating it. And I got the base model Kia Forte, 2022, great car. Loved this car, great gas mileage, pulls really good, surprisingly, for it being, just a basic sedan. But there's a few fun things I want to do to this. One is like basic maintenance. But also like getting a new air filter on it. I want to get an aftermarket one because I'm obsessed with K&N aftermarket filters, and I want to maybe do some fun things to the inside. This is ultimately going to be my wife's car at some point, so I want to kind of make it a little bit nicer for her. Do some basic maintenance on it. I need to do like spark plug checks, fuel intake checks. I need to do. There's a bunch of things essentially I'm trying to do to this, and I'm going to record that as well to add to everything else. Aspect of my channel that I have not had a chance to properly show anyone is the home DIY maintenance, side of my channel, which I briefly mentioned a long time ago. It's in my description. I'm called NGS Everything for a reason, because I want to have a bunch of different types of subcategories and genres of my channel that I work on. One of them is going to be basic maintenance, troubleshooting things around your house, that kind of thing. Now that I have a home, I'm going to be able to do that for you. And I'm excited to do that part as well. That part of the videos won't come out for a while, though. That's not my priority right now. But that is some of the content that we can expect to come out of this channel. So, long story short, here's an update. We are doing much better off, and I am excited to get back into this side of my channel because it's one of the main focuses my channel was supposed to be on before I went to gaming. Of course, gaming is still going to be a major focus, but this is essentially going to be this is the main focus of the channel, especially in the summertime. So you'll see kind of a shift every season. When the weather's right for it, you'll see a lot more of this content. And then when the weather's not right for it, we'll go back to more gaming content. So either way, just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are especially super excited about this bike. I got a really good deal on it. Despite how old it is, it's a really good bike. Starts up in 2 kicks, sometimes 1. Runs great. Still need to double check everything because the owner who owned it previously said he never checked anything on it. So it's going to be a kind of an important thing for me to try to make sure that I go through, make sure everything looks crystal clear, because it runs great, but it's 10 years old, had multiple owners. So I need to make sure the cam chain's tight. I need to make sure the valves look good, the piston head looks good, and I'm going to record all that for you guys. But aside from that, yeah, a lot of fun stuff. I actually got a really good deal on this. I was able to walk out of the door with the person who sold with me, $2,700. That is not a bad deal after all. He wanted 32 for it, talked him down because of all the maintenance I have to do, and some cosmetic things as well. Well, more of a functional thing than cosmetic, but you can see the peg got destroyed. He apparently laid it down and scratched up the plastics, hence the need for me to replace them. But it's the original clutch lever, no aftermarket parts on it. you know, except for the exhaust. Still looks really good, still in condition. And like I said, it runs good, no engine knock, nothing. So it's a really good bike. I feel like I got a pretty good deal despite how old it was. It's apparently a really good year according to the reviews that I've read. And I'm excited to get out there and experience it firsthand myself. But yeah, there we go, guys. Also got some fun new gear to kind of go with it. I got a new bell helmet, which it looks sick. You know, got some really good new gear to go with it to kind of add to the whole event, which I'm excited to just kind of do it all, man. I'm super excited to be able to do all the, it's been a long time coming. So watch out for those videos. They're going to come out real soon. And before we wrap this video up, I also haven't had the opportunity to just show you my new setup. I kind of briefly mentioned it and you guys seen it from my videos, but I want to show you guys the different perspectives of my new house so you guys can kind of see where we come from. Because as you guys know, my recording setup started with me on a couch with a laptop and a crappy camera, and no more. So without further ado, this is the garage setup. Let me show you the game room setup. All right. Before we go to my room here, I'm gonna kind of show you guys some cool aspects of my house. I won't show you everything, but got a new master bedroom, which is a ton of fun. A really fun, you know, walk-in closet, which has been a godsend, honestly. And then right down the hall, on our top floor, we have the gaming room. You guys have seen this from different angles before, but this is the setup, guys. This is the, make sure I'm actually zoomed out here. This is the setup. So I have my wife's computer set up right here, which is nice. You know, she got her crafts going. We got my corner set up here. Picked this up shortly after, well, actually like right before we moved, because I was collecting furniture for the move. And let me kind of show you a little about it. So first things first, probably the sexiest thing of this setup is my Omen. What is it? I forget the specs on this all the time. The 45L Omen. This thing's been amazing, you know. It's like I've always wanted a gaming computer. I think they look really cool, and you know, I've always wanted the capabilities for editing and map building and stuff like that. And I finally have a nice proper setup, and it runs great. It's obviously overkill for just a basic computer, but it's allowed me to run games like Minecraft and other things that I was not able to do efficiently before. And it's been an amazing setup, you know. With that, we got the Optifine, or what do you call this? The Fifine microphone. Got the cool, you know, colorful keypad. Got a really nice mouse with the multiple buttons on the side. It's been really nice, you know. Nice mouse pad that also will charge my phone, and it lights up, which is also like a fun little added bonus. So nice little setup. Basic camera. Believe this is a HD, not sure the brand, to actually be honest with you. But yeah, really good setup. Obviously a way better camera, way better microphone, you know, proper, nice, fun gaming keyboard. Or not really just gaming. It is a little bit set up for gaming, but it's just a nice keyboard. And then you obviously get the nice mouse. This beauty, you know, with the crowd chamber up top, you know, just really sexy and really, really appeasing. And then I got my recording equipment, which is the KKF video card capture, which has been awesome. I use it all the time. And then I got my fun Series X Xbox right here. So then you got like the PC setup here, and then you got the gaming setup right there. The monitors are the Spectre monitors with a slightly curved screen. and it's been pretty freaking dope. And then let's see what else. Let's check out some of my fun little trinkets. So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I'm obsessed with Egyptology and Egypt. Just Egypt stuff. You know, I got a little Lego of the Pyramid Giza. And also I'm a huge fan of Lego. I got, you know, some fun Star Wars Legos. Got the BMW S1000 RR. I think this is the 2021. It has like winglets on it. It's this really cool Lego because it actually has a functioning motor in it. So as you roll it around, you can actually shift gears, which is really cool. Got a little S1K 2014 model. Legends never die. I'll never forget you. You know, and then I have some fun little anime. If you guys didn't know that, I'm actually in anime. Got a Gintokin guy here, which he has a pedestal, lost it. He also has an arm, which is down here. Get back up there. Gintokin little figurine I got a while back. Huge fan of the anime. Got a Destiny figurine as well. You know, we got a little Egyptology, some fun books, some manga I'm reading. And then you kind of come down here. Got my little work area, some old job relics. Got Luffy from One Piece, my favorite anime. And I got a fun little treasure chest full of fun Yu-Gi-Oh cards and other stuff. Got I believe this is a Black Butler pentagram symbol. This was a part of a keychain at one point, and I lost that keychain. And then I got a fun Egyptian plushie cat. Not plushie, but a cat. With a folded ear because he's cute. That's it. You know, you got my personal projects. This is all the game data and different stuff that I've accumulated from playing games and other shit. And I just made a mess. So you got all that. Got the fire staff and the wind staff steps, as well as a notepad for, you know, making the videos. For you guys who do not know, I also make gaming videos, if it wasn't mentioned like 5 times before, and for obvious reasons. And we are currently working on the Origins Easter egg from Black Ops 3, and that is currently what we've been maining. And one attempt done, got really close, but was able to pull it off. And we're actually just about to start a whole new run and attempt to get that this time. So intro's made, but we're still in the process of finishing the video, which is why it has not been published yet. But that is the aftermath of one video that I did not successfully do. But there you guys go. Future, I plan on having more cool posters and maybe a shelf for more fun figurines and Legos. Maybe I'll even do like a Lego building aspect if I ever feel the need to do that. But then I also got my little gaming chair here. This is kind of just a cheap one from Walmart, but it does the job, gets it done. And yeah, also, I don't want to get demonetized, but just so you guys know, I'm also into guns, and I got some pistols and some other fun stuff that, you know, we're gonna be getting into at some point. Got my little backup keyboard desk area. I'll be honest with you, this is obviously intended for a keyboard, but I just don't use it for a keyboard. Probably could. The mouse pad's actually too big, and I actually use this from my spare laptop when I'm actually using it, but which is actually in the garage right now. That's why that's empty. But yeah, so this is kind of like my setup, guys. Good. And I'm excited to get back into making some more fun videos and get this Origin Easter egg figured out. Now, what I want from you guys is some tips or some ideas to decorate this room. It is not just my room. It is shared with my wife. But think of some fun things I can put on this wall. Maybe a shelf, and then maybe you guys can suggest what kind of Legos I could build, you know, on that shelf, you know, for some videos and just for some fun decor. I'm really into One Piece anime and solo leveling recently, so if you guys know of any company that makes those types of Legos, I would love to make those and have those up here. That'd be freaking dope. But yeah, let me guys know if you have any fun, creative ideas. I've also thought about hanging some fun, colorful lights just for aesthetic. But outside of that, there isn't a whole lot else I can really do because it's not just my room. You know, happy wife, happy life. But yeah, and also, you know, organization. I got clips guiding on my wires. You can see down below, I even have my HDMI cables being guided. Got a power strip right there and paper shredder. And then that case right there is my rifle that I have kind of tucked behind there, hidden away so my kids can't really get to it. Also safe, and starting a fun shooting side of the channel as well, which would also be freaking awesome. But again, time and money, you know, time and place. But these are the things that we're looking to do, and I'm excited to do it, and I'm excited to record it and just have fun with it. And like I said, these videos are never, the whole point of these videos isn't to build up a fan base and make money. The whole point is just I find it fun, and I just do it as like a hobby. So if you guys enjoy these videos, by all means subscribe and like, but don't feel pressured to, you know, just move on with your day. Just some, you know, young dad doing some weird shit on YouTube. So don't even trip, is what it is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, if you did, because of course, you know, everyone's watching my videos. But I do appreciate anyone who does. And we will be getting right back into some fun zombie videos, and as you guys were shown, some fun moto videos in due time. So again, thank you guys so much. I'm excited to bring you guys more videos, and I'll see you guys when we see you. Thank you. Bye.